Oh, good morning, good evening, good night. You have once again opened the doorway marked "Do Not Enter," for it leads into the darkest recesses of your mind, to the outer limits.
And Sainsbury's.
And what? That's not sinister. That's just evil.
I don't know. Have you seen their prices?
Oh no. How much I trust you? You're Hitler. Something on the wing. I am Gruffluck, your host, and with me today are two men, manly men. Well, I say manly men. One's a man, the other's... Let's find out. Who are you? What do you want? Tell us your name.
Chaos Andy.
Are you a man or not?
Last time I checked.
Right. So I'm going to ask you this question as well. I did say one was a man, the other wasn't. There may be a fight to brew here. Next person here is...
It's me, it's Stuart Dark Ages. I'm not a man, I'm a figment of your imagination.
So, is your voice being picked up on the recorder?
From the other side.
From the other side.
You never see the eyes of the mouse till him come calling.
Want some candy?
Yeah, the problem is this is going to go out before the literary ones. Everyone will be listening to the creation of Mickey Mouse after hearing Mickey Mouse. The murderous mouse.
Very, very murderous mouse.
All the wonderful murders he does. We're off to see the mouse that kicks your ass. Yes. Rob.
Yeah.
Shall we dive straight on with it? Because I think today's going to be quite a short show, so we might as well just get through.
Short show.
A short show. It's a short show.
Short show.
That's a good Spanish/stroke Egyptian accent you've got there.
Thank you.
It also sounds like it could be Russian.
He does indeed. There might be a little bit of Russian in there. I don't think I've ever heard anyone do so many accents at once.
And English. He almost sounds like an English secret agent.
No, thank you.
Right.
I developed that whilst I was trying to figure out what it would sound like if Sean Connery had actually done the intro to Star Trek The Next Generation.
Space.
The final frontier.
These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise.
Prash! That's what got me the prash.
That's freaking awesome.
How many fucking S's are in this script?
You son of a bitch.
What do you mean I'm from space? I was Spain a minute ago. Rob.
Yes.
Let's dive straight on. What do you have this week that you didn't have last week?
Wow. That was short and to the point.
I know. Bloody hell.
I'm just diving straight in with it.
Who are you and what have you done with Adam?
Oh, new sponsor. Oh, he's been re-educated. Now he thinks like we do. Isn't that right, Adam?
I must make things to make money.
Oh, soon he'll look like a teen idol. Oh,
Well, that's going to be physically impossible, isn't it?
oh, wait and see.
And the day that teen idols start getting fat, hairy men to be, like, attractive, I want to say that actually Disney Channel proudly presents The Secret Life of Oscar the Tramp. See?
Holy fudge nuts!
Oscar the Tramp calls! What's this? Disney is calling me? Oh, fantastic.
Oh,
Really?
time to pay your dues.
Disney's calling?
Disney's always.
Oh, that's actually the DHD himself sending me a message saying, can you tell what it is yet?
Okay.
And it's a picture of something he's built on Minecraft.
Oh.
Looks like the Skygate. Stargate. I've just finished building Castle Grayskull on Minecraft.
Come on, we haven't got all night. Some of us have homes to go to.
I was going to say so do I, but...
Some of us have Rodimus to steal. Nice!
The only thing I actually bought this week was put Rodimus back.
At least he's got a shirt on underneath that shirt.
You're not leaving the house with him.
I'm styling and profiling. I'll get on with it.
Daddy, I want to go to the shops.
I bought something that made me feel very, very bad, very, very wrong.
You bought Tricky Street 6.
No. I bought a World of Warcraft graphic novel.
It's like buying a picture book of crack addicts.
It's how they get you.
No, really not. I basically bought it because the art looked very much like Joe Madura's work, but it's not him. It's somebody who's copying him incredibly well. I mean, he does do a really good job on it. So even though he's copying someone else's style, I can't really knock it. But it's what was the artist's name again? What's the cover?
There we go.
The artiste is called Ludo.
Ludo?
Is that Lullaby?
I think so.
Yeah. Basically, he's a French artist who's
Well, that explains a lot. Ooh.
really done a good job.
So, it was drawn by Ludo or something. Does that mean it was inked by Monopoly Greg?
It was actually inked by Sandra Hope.
I just ruined the joke then. Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm ruining that joke.
I've just worked out what it is that the DHD is building on Minecraft.
What is it?
That is eventually going to become... Do you see it? Do you see it? Think of a little cat head right in the middle.
What? My brain's not...
Because it's the Thundercat lair.
What?
He's building the cat's lair on Minecraft.
Oh dear God.
I need to see that again because that doesn't quite work with what I've seen. Now it does, yeah. I was concentrating too much on the fact there was almost like a screen look in the middle of it. So I was like, what? Why has he got a big screen there? Is he building like a console? But now I've seen the side.
Yep.
Yeah, that's quite good actually.
Oh, yes. Minecraft is good fun.
So yeah, that's all I've got really. It has reinforced the fact that I will never ever play the game.
Good lad.
But no, it's a really, really nicely done comic. I would never have paid the actual price for it. I got it out of the works for $2.99. It was supposed to be $16.99.
But what's the story like? That's my question.
The story's a bit odd. It's basically about a human who finds himself washed up on the shore near the Orcs' main city.
Orgrimmar.
Orgrimmar, yeah, and he's...
Orgrimmar. It's where you go and grimmer at oars.
Okay. And yeah, he's basically got no memory of who he is. So he basically gets picked up by this orc who's a gladiator sort of trainer type person. Can't think of the actual name.
No.
But yeah, he basically wants him for his team of gladiators. And because he has no name, and they found him fighting off a crocodile type monster thingy, is being called Crocbait.
I want that to be a superhero.
But yeah, it's an alright story. It's nothing groundbreakingly fantastic, but it's alright so far. I've not finished it yet, but I'm not disappointed in it for $2.99.
No.
I've had a lot worse graphic novels that I've paid a lot more for.
Speaking of which, you mentioned Spawn today. You sickened me. Is there anything else you got?
No.
Are you sure?
No. I did get like this little thing that someone threw me today.
Well, that's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
I got a rather nice toy from Mr. Stew, which was a Reveal the Shields Legend.
Yeah.
Legend class Starscream, who is fairly duty.
He's not bad at all,
I must
is he?
admit, he is quite duty.
I'm a tad impressed with him. Now I've actually managed to see one in the plastic. He's a tad impressive.
He is quite cool.
It's not a bad little bit of engineering at all. I'm quite impressed with him. So, shall we move on to Stu then?
Yes, because mine is brief.
Okay, go Mr. Stu.
I bought 2 things this week. Both said things, figures that I already own.
Right.
Because I bought a Legends Megatron,
Mm-hmm.
Pew Pew, which I'm going to turn into Brownie.
Nice.
Which is going to be really easy because all I've got to do is paint the silver bit.
Yeah.
I'll leave the legs just as is. I might give them a lick of paint just to match them up.
We're going to take the orange off.
Yeah, and I'll take the orange off. And I picked up a Power Core Combiner Ice Pick with Chain Claw.
Nice.
Just because I wanted to put Chain Claw as Scourge's Target Master. Which works a treat, and I've actually worked out how to put it in vehicle mode as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had a bit of a fiddle.
I need...
It's not on there 100%. You can shake it loose, but it holds on there enough to the point where it's not like flopping around all over the place.
I shall have to see this. Pictures! Or it didn't happen.
I may do pictures at some point. But really, that's all I got. Yeah. Not a lot for Stu this week.
Oh, no.
Not a lot for Stu for the next few weeks.
Aye, well, indeed. Myself, I got a Snickers bar, which I'm going to eat in a little bit.
Yay!
Snickers
For chocolate.
Indeed. I also got, because Tesco's had a stupid ass sale on, for $1.75 each, I got a Reveal the Shield Legends Optimus Prime,
Yay!
who I've just been fiddling around with and made it all gut heavy.
Jeez. I should probably mention that's where I got my Megatron and the Starscream for Rob as well.
Yes, $1.75.
What a bargain!
Yeah, well, what were they originally? £7?
No, they weren't 7, they were about 5.
£5.
4 or 5 quid.
£5 down to £3, down
Yeah.
to...
Down to 1, down half price. I'll give it take 157. Pew pew.
Does me. I had... Last week, didn't... Yes, I did. Right, well, that's it then. I also got a Megatron as well to also make into a Browning. Because I have done a Browning once before and it didn't quite work. One thing I will mention, because I got it last week, but I didn't have much of a chance to have a play with him. I got my Sideburn.
Yeah.
He's not bad at all. The paint apps are really good. I love the flame design on him.
That's sweet.
My only problem is his left hand.
Right hand.
Right hand. Sorry, because it was on my left.
Yeah.
I have to turn him round and look. Is upside down. So I have to work out, am I going to try and knock the pin out and put his hand the right way around, or just leave him?
I would just leave it, mate. I don't think you're going to... It's not a massive problem. It's certainly not like back in the day when my Snarl had 2 left hands.
No.
And even then I'd just grin and bore that.
Yeah. Apart from that, I got some Masters of the Universe comics.
Hooray!
I will not explain how I got them. They are rather good. I've been enjoying them. The the DC, the original DC comics, I've never read before, and they're freaking weird. He-Man talks like Conan.
Awesome.
Like these.
Indeed, it's really strange. I'm quite enjoying them. Other than that, that's me done. That's everything.
Slow week.
It's going to be a slow week for next... Well,
Yeah.
for me, I think it's going to be a slow week for about the next 2 months. I have that feeling. The occasional thing, and that's going to be about it. Woot! I'm yet to pick up Ongoing 25, but we shall see. That'll be next week.
Have you heard bad things about it?
I have heard very bad things about it. But I will wait until I've read it myself.
So this whole thing of the series picking up could just have been like a few last good issues.
Well, it's a weird one because this is the beginning of Last Story on Earth. Next issue is Chaos Part 2.
Right.
Because it's bi-weekly now. Bi-weekly? Well, fortnightly anyhow. You're still only getting 1 issue a month to each story. Because it bounces from one to the other. So what I've heard is that Last Story on Earth is not very good so far. But as I say, I will give you my opinion once I've read it.
Okay.
So with that being said, shall we move to some Twitter?
We can do.
Okay, Mr. Rob, take it away and take it good.
Okay.
So there was a Twitter challenge set earlier tonight.
Yes, there was.
Basically, whilst having a chat with my other half,
A chat! Exclamation mark.
the lovely Miss... Well, can't really say Becca the same way he says Elizabeth.
You could go with lovely Miss Rebecca.
Rebecca!
We had this discussion which led to forming a limerick for Wheeljack.
Oh, I was hoping he was going to say a League of Super Evil.
Oh.
Yeah.
There was a young lady from Iacon who wanted to go and buy a con. When she got there, the cupboard was bare, so instead she went home and shot Prime.
Right. It basically I had everything apart from the last line. I couldn't figure that out.
Okay.
So basically, we want you to finish it off.
Oh,
The limerick goes: there once was a bot named Wheeljack, whose inventions always turned to cat. His head was done in, but he claimed he was due a win. And then we need the next line. So that's been set up as our Twitter challenge.
So he bought whores and lived his life in sin. No?
Basically, it's got to rhyme with Jack for a limerick.
So you went home and gave RC a smack?
Oh!
What?
Oh!
She's the receptionist.
Next, it'll be taking away our right to vote.
She has a right to vote.
Damn fembots. No right to vote for you.
I thought, well, I wasn't going to go with the fembot thing. I was going to say I didn't think prisoners had a right to vote.
Oh, okay.
Prisoners? I'm going for the G1 version. Prisoners, you say?
Well, she's. Did you actually get her acquitted or?
No. She just ran away, chopping Jactus in bits, and then turned up in Heart of Darkness and was never seen again. Because Heart of Darkness was shit. Pile of vomit. That made no fucking sense. Right, okay then. Well, in that case, we're just going to skip the news this week because there is nothing.
There's not a lot.
No, I don't think there's really much point in going into any news, is there? I didn't see anything.
As of recording, as of our time of recording, there is a booger all.
Mm. So, if we skip that entirely, I've got an announcement to make.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Are we getting paid?
No.
Oh, I'm leaving.
Feel free. I'll stay here. Right, next week, starting Monday the 12th, is the week that we are going to be celebrating our 2nd year anniversary.
Woot woot.
I know I realised that last week I said it was this week. I was ahead of myself. I apologise. If you would like to send anything in for our anniversary episode, can you email it to either grufflock@gmail.com or oldoilhouse@gmail.com, or you can get me on Twitter at grufflock or at the old oil house. And then we should have, I think, planning, with everything going well, there should be a show every day from Monday to Friday of separate things to celebrate the full week, because we're like that.
Yeah.
And then Saturday should be the actual lock-in.
Holy fudge.
Oh no, I've been planning this for a while. Just to make sure it doesn't die on its arse, now that I've said it. So yeah, if you'd like to send that in to be played on next week's lock-in. In fact, if there's anything you'd like to send in, just send it into those, and it doesn't even have to be audio.
Could be money.
That would be lovely.
Could be toys, we'll take your toys.
Cider armour.
Yeah, go on. I'll send in like a original Ultra Magnus upgrade kit,
Flight, tickets to Florida.
Hats.
A complete Gokyo.
We've been amusing you for 2 years now. Come on.
Yeah, I think 2 years worth of entertainment is worth a Gokyo.
Oh,
Or a driver belt.
don't be the payback. Don't be the pay that.
Yeah,
guy.
get this man a driver belt.
Right then. With that being said, let's have a little bit of a break, and we shall come back with some more stuff.
Stuff?
Stuff!
The cosmos. Countless worlds upon worlds. Worlds without end. In these galaxies, every possible reality exists. And what is reality on any one world is mere fantasy on all others. Here, all is real and all is illusion. What is, what was, and what will be start here with the words,
Shut up and watch this.
Who does the world's most fun cartoon character in a hot new 16-bit game? Who does Disney animation as only a 16-bit video game can? Does. Who gives you $30 cash back when you buy a new Sega Genesis system? Buy a Sega Genesis system now and get $30 cash back.
This umbrella works wonders for murdering! For murdering! Now murder away! Faster! Now murder away! Faster! For murdering! See you later, murderer! Oh, yes! Just look at this evil prick! It's just horrible! Doesn't it feel wonderful? Like flying and hiding in a happy feeling. Oh, yes. Now murder away. Here comes another motherfucker. Doesn't it feel wonderful? Like flying and hiding in a happy feeling. Oh, yes. Here comes another motherfucker. See you later.
Almost everything the world admires has been copied at some time or another. Stones that have deceived jewelers. Banknotes that have confused banks. Even paintings that have fooled the art world. In our opinion, however, there is one original that is yet to be equaled. Back to the 80s at www.thenerdsphere.madmooseforum.com.
Kenner presents new alien action figure.
Let's go! Quick, shut the airlock! The alien's locked out now! He can throw! Give up! Alien can't be beat! We'll zap him with the light! Darn, he'll destroy the spaceship! We've lost! Better find another ship! Let's try the kitchen! Another triumph for Alien!
Alien action figure. New from Kenner.
The dreaded beast versus the savage hunter. Aliens versus Predator with awesome new Predators. Clan leader attacks with whipping dreadlocks. And Stalker, glowing in the dark, fires his spear. Suddenly, clipping up his attack spikes, the wild boar alien charges. And the ferocious mother alien in her monstrous hive traps Spiketail, then covers him in ooze.
Ooze 'em!
Who will survive? Aliens versus Predator. Queen Hive playset comes with mother alien figure and ooze. Other figures sold separately.
Secret Wars! What's Dr. Doom's mission? Secret Shield? Ah, Zap Captain America with my Doom Roller!
Dr. Doom, Doom Roller, Turbo Cycle, and Captain America each sold separately. Batteries not included.
Let's roll! Doom Roller? That Ferris wheel can't stop the Turbo Cycle! Change course, Doom Roller! Now, Turbo Cycle,
So,
you're doomed!
now news
Doom Roller
for
and
you.
Turbo Cycle vehicles from the Marvel
Bugger all
Superhero
about.
Secret Wars
There
collection
is
each
bugger
sold
all,
separately.
isn't
Action
So,
figures
we're
also
going to have
sold
ourselves
separately.
a
New from
Twitter challenge
Mattel.
readout. Rob, would you like to read out some?
Mad balls. Gross for one, gross for all.
We play with them.
Well, that's us screwed then.
Read them already. It's in half the
There's
stuff that
8,
comes
so
out
you
of
can
that.
take your pick. We throw, catches, oh fun. There's
Okay,
so much
so-
gross in every one.
Yeah,
Freaky
I'm not
fun
gonna
is what
bother
they're
reading
for.
all of them
So much
again
ugly,
because
so much
you
more.
should
Gross for
remember.
one,
It was only,
gross for all.
well,
We
there's
play
30
with
seconds to go for
mad
us.
balls.
I don't know what
Play
it was for
with
you.
them. Mad balls. We play with the mad balls.
No,
Mad balls.
Read it out anyway.
Fun for everyone, sold separately from
Just this
Toy.
There was a bot named Wheeljack whose inventions all turned to cack. His head was done in, but he claims he was due a win. Yeah. The Dr. Melsky says, and instead he got hooked on crack.
Nice. Pram, I've got a burgeoning crack habit, Pram.
Pram, I'm eating toothpaste and head and shoulders and shit.
Pram, I got these cheeseburgers, Pram.
Pram, you gonna let me in your house in the special medicine cabinet? I'll dress you up in a dress, girl.
Look out, Pram. This is swoop country.
Next one is Mr. Krog.
Krogos was a crocodile. Maybe it was like a bunny rabbit. But he was still like a Krogos. He was still Krogos!
Until he switched bodies with Wheelie.
It didn't even rhyme, and I don't care.
After all that music, just to come out with that one line just seemed very kind of...
I enjoyed that, actually.
Because he was Krogos.
He was Krogos until he switched bodies with Wheelie.
So do you now have Wheelie's body? Inquiring minds want to know.
Come on, Krog.
He's got Wheelie's body with the head of a Krog and the body of a Krog.
Wow! Jetfire 2009 says, then he found out it was Skywalk doing him in. Damn you, Skywalk!
What did you do to my mega condenser?
Filled it full of summer flange.
Let's go to Jazz Odyssey.
We don't have time to do a 4-hour Jazz Odyssey. Especially not in front of a festival audience. I've told you this before.
Alright.
Festival audience, go home. He also says, then Prime said, this is it, I will take your face and leave you in disgrace. Oh dear.
Prime. Got no face, I'll just piss myself. I don't even have a urinary tract. Well, I didn't. I started self-experimenting. I've got a penis now, Prime.
No kiss plays.
Oh.
He also says...
He didn't say no slash Vic.
He also says, just then his lab blew up and killed Bumblebee. Yes, he finally won one.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, Bumblebee. You're inside out, upside down, 2 miles away.
Cassius335 says, sanity was something he did lack.
Simple, to the point. I liked it.
And he rhymed.
He rhymed it. You seem far too excited about the rhyming.
It's because somebody's put some effort in to make it rhyme instead of just going, and then turn to Wheelie.
He also said Optimus's palm hit his face with a smack.
Oh, violence. How funny you are.
He also says it involves putting this knife in your back. Actually, that one's more Starscream, but never mind.
I still kind of like that one.
Ram,
I've got like metal in my back. So that's because I'm a robot. But I've also got metal in my back.
Beatles Diva.
The couple.
So now he's become an expert on the kazoo.
Okay.
I don't even have a mouth.
No. I'm just not touching that one with a badge.
We love Nicole. Nicole is great.
I'm not voicing an opinion. She's great, even though she told you to go to hell.
Yeah, she surprised me with that. I was thrown. There she is, looking all sweet and innocent, and all of a sudden, just tells me I can go straight to the deepest level of hell. It's not my fault she can't say warm.
Warm.
Is it warm too, Nicole? Is it warm?
Is it warm?
Is it warm too?
What did you see when you went to see your show? At the Dollar Theatre? You want to see a show? Yeah, we know.
Next.
Don Blanco.
Is he wearing?
I think he is wearing.
Is he wearing pants for once?
He says due to discrimination because he was black.
Wow!
Oh dear God.
Got to worry about our listener base at some point, haven't you?
Yeah. Very much.
What about the fact that a good chunk of it is what we would class as friends?
Good old-fashioned racism. Anyhow, carry on.
Cassius335 then says, by the by, I wonder how many people will miss this because you're recording early.
No, we're actually recording quite late. We've already done some recording tonight for other things.
Jill spoils it. Oh.
Tricky.
The man, the legend, the porn star.
Yes. That
Star of Tricky's Treats. 1 to 43.
Ah, I've missed one. I thought I had the whole collection.
Oh man.
When did 43 come out?
Last week.
Last week.
Yeah.
You're not seen 43 yet? Donkey Punch Adventures?
No.
Man.
Please tell me it's not the best one yet, because I'll just be devastated.
Dude, it is, because he just works his way through a set of grandmas, donkey punching them.
Oh, I did like the fact that he did it all to the story of Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, how that worked, I have no idea.
See, when you want your porn with a story, you start talking to Tricky.
And then CGI effects are just genius.
Did it put pirates to shame?
The fact that on one of them, when he punches back in, it just goes kapow! Because it's a superhero thing.
Wow.
Because the grandma's reminiscing about she used to be on a superhero TV show. So then he does it.
When she's unconscious.
And then Donkey punches him when he's about to go.
I'm looking forward to the next one.
Man, the next one, the bit after the credits looks freaking awesome.
Right, seriously. Tricky's Treats 45. Not having a 44 like, but 45. Sexy Falcon Punch. Oh, looking forward to that.
It's just the fact at the end of the credits, you've just got that woman from like the third one, sitting there going, "I'll have my vengeance, Tricky."
Yeah, moving on.
In a crotchless and people parade.
Tricky says, but sadly he ain't got the knack. I like that one. Tricky also says, Wheelie, stop humping that rack.
See what I mean? Tricky's Treats. Man's insatiable. He's got an appetite for love.
His next one.
Would you almost say he's a wild child?
I would do. I would say that he's a wild child. He wants to love you. He wants you. His heart's in exile. He needs you to touch.
I've heard rumours that Tricky's Treats number 46 will be called Tricky Fuck Like a Beast.
Oh yes, and he's dressed like an animal.
Yeah.
Fuck like a beast! Tricky's last one. Tricky's last one is, hey Prime, Spike just found this 8-track.
And it's got nothing but wasp on it.
That would be awesome. You've got sound going, get this filth out of me! What do you call this? Winger? Night Ranger!
Oh dear.
Die, human.
God. Timey.
We're off to a good start.
Right, I'm going to sleep. I'll see you in a bit.
The motto of the story, don't jack off, and maybe one day you're due a win.
That doesn't
make any sense whatsoever.
No, because Wheeljack has a urinary tract.
I'm going to sleep.
Next!
Next one is Mr. Elijah Uta.
I know him. He has a head.
I know him. You know, one of those toy boxes that when you tip it, it goes moo.
Yes.
That's his stereo letters.
Really? He says, but him and Sweet Daniel loved sin.
Oh.
Okay.
I see you. Oh, sorry. That's
He also
Wheeljack. Is that what I've been doing at Jib all these years? That's just disgusting.
Lajuruta also says, so he then put himself in the bin.
Oh, the idea of Wheeljack living in a bin like that.
The last one is, so he welded a smile on his crack.
On his crack?
Okay.
He basically tattooed a smile on his arse. Is that what you're saying there? Is that what you're saying there, Paul? Wheeljack has a tattoo of a smile on his arse. Is that where we're going with that one? Okay.
He's stuck in a loop. What's next?
That was the last one.
Oh. It's going to be a very short show today.
Mad balls, gross for one, gross for all. We play with a mad ball, they're gross, funny, yucky, sick. There's 8, so you can take your pick. We throw, catch, it's uh-oh fun. There's so much gross in every one. Freaky fun is what they're for. There's so much ugly, so much more. Gross for one, gross for all. We play with a mad ball. We play with a mad ball. We play with a mad ball. Mad ball.
Freaky fun for everyone, sold separately from Amtoy.
Mad ball.
Trapdoor was a man. I mean, he was a dragon man. Or maybe he was just a dragon. But he was still Trapdoor! Trapdoor! Burninating the countryside. Burninating the peasants. Burninating all the peoples in the thatched roof cottages. Thatched roof cottages. Whoa! This has wicked dueling guitar solos. Like Squealy versus Wheatley over here. Go Squealy! Go Squealy!
Oh yeah.
Squealy wins! When all the land is in ruin. And when the nation is forsaken the countryside.
We shall fight.
Only one guy will remain. My money's on Trapdoor!
I will read the questions.
And the trapdoor comes and then...
Really? I was just going to move that round to you.
No, change chairs.
Okay.
Change places!
I'm glad you said that because I was. I'm going to put on some silly voices.
Yay!
First one up is from Tricky. He's obviously taken a break from filming Tricky Streets 48, The Quest for More Semen.
Able semen.
Nope, just in his mouth. Question 1. You've been doing this podcast for almost 2 years.
1 week off.
How many of the podcasts have you downloaded and listened to? Do you enjoy the experience of listening to a previous conversation, or is it uncomfortable?
Let's start with Mr. Rob.
I will choose who we start with.
Oh.
Since I'm reading, we'll start with Mr. Rob.
Personally, I don't tend to download the podcasts and re-listen to them because I hate hearing the sound of my own voice.
And yet you expect other people to listen to it.
No! The cheek of it.
You egotistical bastard.
I really, it weirds me out listening to my own voice.
You do sound like Elmo.
Really?
You sound like Elmo after a drinking binge. Hello, everybody.
What about...
Feel the mood for sex. Get in the bin.
I've only sort of really downloaded the podcasts. I think it was once, and that was because Becca hadn't heard any of it, so I downloaded it. So I listened to it. But yeah.
Did you? What about ones you haven't been on? Did you listen to them?
I downloaded all of the icons
because
they were very, very funny.
Normally, yes. Watch this space. There's one coming.
Are you going to tell us? Anything about it?
Yeah.
Little.
Don't say nothing.
Yeah. Wild horses couldn't drag it from me.
If you're gonna tell us anything, tell us the answer to the question.
Oh!
High
five.
Yes, I listen to it every single time because I have to edit the and there's only been maybe twice, I think now, maybe 3 times, where after I finished editing it, I've gone back and listened to it. Once was the Street Fighter commentary, because that thing nearly broke me when I was editing. When I was trying to get the sound levels, everything to stay, and taking out all the little bits of silence and putting everything together and sorting it all out, and oh man, I had to listen to the full thing after this. And I came close to pissing myself. I'm not afraid to admit it. It was good stuff.
Hooray! High praise indeed.
And I have also re-listened to our very own Rob's Chaos and V's Question Corner.
Yes.
Since I edited that together, because I was very impressed and I rather enjoyed it. Other than that, by the time I've finished the 3 hours it takes me to get the show together,
rub it in, why don't you?
I don't want to listen to the fucking thing again.
As for me, generally I download it and it depends what else I've got to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I'll just do it just for audio checks.
Yeah.
So occasionally Adam will get a text message from me going, dude, why is there 20 minutes of silence at the end of the show?
To which you'll usually get back a scream of aggravated hate.
Yeah, probably like, oh, fuck! But yeah, I listen to Rob's stuff and listen to the stuff I'm not involved in. Generally.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Question 2!
Question the second.
Comparing lock-in number 1 to number 66, which is this one.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think you do better now, and have you lost anything whilst on this audio journey?
I believe I've lost IQ points.
I've lost the will to live.
Do you know what I've lost? The ability to say a certain word, which I haven't done this week because I've read the question. So I was waiting for this point in time just so I could say HOT!
Nice!
God damn it!
There's the gold dust as well. I'm not going to do it this week.
I thought I got away with it too.
Nope, I'd already read the question. I was biding my time. I think we've settled.
Is there anything we do better now?
Bullshit.
Yeah, we bullshit better.
I think we roll a lot better with things. I mean, if you look at how many episodes of stuff we've done at this point, and how many episodes we've done over the last 2 years of different things, and with the new stuff that we keep bringing up, like the litter tray, and we've still got all the old stuff to go back to do whenever we can. Like we do have roundtables planned. It's just getting the time together at the moment. Stuff like that. I think we've just grown more comfortable with what we're doing.
We've basically got a format that we basically helps troll through all the bullshit.
Indeed. I think people listen for the bullshit, don't they?
Yeah.
They do, but at least it's ordered chaos.
Chaos order. Chaotic order. I like that. Yeah, there we go. We are chaotic order. We are chaotic neutral.
There we go. And he's actually got a third question because he's a cheating bastard. If you had to eliminate one segment of the show, what would it be and why?
For the last few weeks, the news. I apologise, Stu. It's nothing to do with you. It's the fact that the news has been fucking terrible of late. There has been
taking
nothing.
that personal.
Are you yourself creating third-party companies to talk about?
And then the bit I want to take out is the bit where Adam says anything.
Well, the bit I want to take out is the part where Rob wears clothes.
Yeah, and the bit I want to take out is what's in Rob's pants.
I'm just very worried right now.
Yeah.
What do you want to take out, Rob?
A restraining order.
What's there anything you want to take out?
I want to take out a restraining order on both of you.
Is there anything you'd like to take out of the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
I can think of one thing I want to take out.
Which is?
The
third-party news. I agree wholeheartedly.
The incredibly disgusting and horrific way you say the name Hot Robimus.
What, you mean like, Hot Robimus? That's what we do every time, isn't it?
No.
Hot Romulus.
No, that's much better.
Hot Romulus.
Which is wrong?
Okay, just to make you feel better, I'll do it this way instead. The fires from the sun have come to Earth and put on pants. Those pants contain the sexy power of all the little warriors put into one man. And that man is hot. Robinless. Grab the plane by the nose, go. Put it in your pants.
Put it on your head.
Right. Yeah.
Actually, I had.
Boom.
I'm going to add one more thing that I think we should add to the show. Needs more cowbell.
Indeed, it does indeed need more cowbell.
There we go. And he adds on the end, I hope this message finds you well. Yeah, and then pip pip.
Toodle pip. Pip pip ahoy.
Are we ready for the next one?
I think so.
It's from Noel Hammer.
Yay.
He says, Grow Crom! No, that's not how it goes. Full force! Maybe. Maybe it's this one. Oil House! Assemble!
Yeah.
Number one. What is the biggest disappointment you've had with a figure, TF or not?
The limited edition 25th anniversary Metal Gear Solid figures.
Oh.
Which were packaged as action figures, looked like action figures, but were in fact models.
Statues with articulation?
They had no articulation.
No, they had some.
No, they had maybe 2 points of articulation.
But they ruined the sculpt as soon as you do it.
Yep, and the fact that they couldn't actually stand properly and were not given actual plinths to stand on either.
World of Warcraft figures, for pretty much the same reasons. They look pretty, but can't do a bloody thing with them.
The World of Warcraft figures I bought, sort of just knowing that.
You bought World of Warcraft figures? You bought World of Warcraft comic?
Soon we'll be sucking a dude off in a back alley for some extra game done.
Indeed you will.
I will never play the game.
But you don't deny sucking a man off, right? I see where I'm going with this.
My biggest disappointment was Supreme Cheeto.
Actually...
You've not set him alight yet, have you?
No.
Can we please hit him with hammers?
No.
Ironhide and Ratchet from the Universe line.
Yeah,
they were
disappointing.
feckin' terrible. And Galvatron from the same line.
Yeah.
In fact, apart from Cyclonus, is there anything really outstanding in that line? Cyclonus was brilliant.
Hound
was good.
Hound was the shit like that. I love him.
Yeah.
Especially with Ravage.
Mm-hmm.
Ravage is cool.
Lily Ravage.
What else was disappointing? That's my thinking noise. The McFarlane Toys Halo Reach stuff. I could deal with the paint being misapplied, but the fact that there was like a massive mould error in the front of George's armour.
Yeah, that's not good.
So I didn't get the rest of them.
That
and I got the statue, so it was like, meh.
Again, McFarlane Halo toys, the rookie. I didn't know this at the time, but he was bought for me as a present, and when I got him out of the box, the ball joint in one of his arms wasn't an actual ball joint thingy. It was just a solid piece of plastic, so his arm was stuck up. And when I actually had a look on the Tinterweb, apart from being extremely overpriced, it turns out that he is pretty much the worst figure they've ever done for falling to pieces as soon as you take him out of the box and the like. So I was pretty lucky only having a knackered shoulder joint, because I could just have him standing, making it look like he was, pointing off into the distance or something. But
I should look over there.
I did actually have him at one point. I had the Spartans that I had stood sort of around him, and he had him like pointing. It's like, the bigger boys over there were mean to me.
You were mean to me, Spartans. Well, we'll go get him, little Jimmy Rookie Pads. Thank you.
Battle in Space 2-pack hot rod.
You can't claim you were disappointed with that because you knew what you were getting when you were getting
That's true. That's very true.
It was very obvious. It was on the box. I'm terrible. Colours.
Well, there's probably stuff here that I'm just not thinking of.
Yeah, I can't think of it. There's bound to be someone else. There'll be someone like I've just gone, this is shit. Oh, Human Alliance Backfire.
Yeah, actually.
He's terrible as a robot.
Right
He's
there.
good as a quad.
Mm-hmm.
Little trike thingy.
It was meant to give you a head, wasn't it?
Oh, don't worry about that, so I'm just going to leave it as is.
Alright.
Second question. He says, I see you're picking up 3 3/4 Marvel Legends. Well, Adam is. What line would you like to see done at this scale? He also says he may have asked this before. I don't think he has.
Don't think so.
I'm sure we've had questions about what would you like to see in a 3 3/4 inch.
Alright then, everyone pick one thing each.
But I don't think it was North Hammer who asked it.
Right.
I would like
a bunch of chocolates on my Christmas tree at club. More Cyberverse.
No.
In 3 3/4 inch.
I've got a good one. Action Masters.
That'd be cool.
With modern articulation.
That'd be quite cool, actually, yeah.
That would be cool. I would actually like He-Man figures in that size with that sort of articulation.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That would actually be really cool. You'd be able to do more play sets and stuff with that as well. Because I mean, I was listening to was it back to the 80s or was it might have been Masters actually, Masters Chronicles, and they were saying that Matty were thinking about doing a Castle Grayskull at some point, but it would cost £300 or $300. And it's just, yeah, it's not viable. But if you had like a Masters 3 3/4 inch line, yeah, I'd be all over that like a rash. Be able to troop build.
Actually, I want a line of 3 3/4 inch ninjas so I can troop build them.
So G.I. Joe then?
Yeah, pick one of every Snake Eyes up. There's your legion of ninjas.
No, I'm talking like proper.
If you can find some cheap Marvel Legend books for me to work from, I will build you an army of 3 3/4 inch ninjas.
With the leader be Stock Ninja 235.
He would be. There would also be Disco Ninja. Yeah, I wonder if I still have that picture. Little sprites I did.
Do you remember that episode of the Ask a Ninja where he was talking about being in the 80s? He's just this ninja with fantastically massive 80s hair.
Yeah.
That was genius.
Starscream down!
Inhumanoids. Visionaries, because we would like to save them back to the 80s.
Yes!
Visionary, I want to see Visionaries come back in 3 3/4 inch.
Even though they were in 3 3/4 inch originally, but
Don't care, I want to see them now in 3 3/4 inch.
Take that, Glenn.
Yeah, that's you told. Defenders of the Earth as well. Just so you could have like all these pulp heroes.
I want a Ghost Who Walks.
I want a Doc Savage. He's not actually in Defenders of the Earth, but I demand a Doc Savage.
I want a Lothar because y'all are racist against him.
Lothar.
Yeah.
No, but his strength is a legend.
Yeah.
His skills conquer all.
Yeah.
Awesome. Next bit.
I don't know. Can't remember.
All of his power, they never shall fall. Defenders of the Earth. Ooh.
Anyway, so next up we've got from emails.
Yes.
On the forums though, it's Jin Kazama.
Why are you so upset? Is it because your father threw you off that cliff? Is that the first question? Please let that be the first question.
No, he says, hey fellas, a long time listener, first time questioner?
Don't you question me.
we prefer the term question giver.
Inquisitor.
He says he has a question for y'all.
Yeah.
Questionnaire, yeah.
Captain Mo, he's a hero.
I have something to show you after recording.
Is it what I think it is?
Probably.
Don Cheadle. Yeah, we got to show you that.
Okay.
So his first question, which is a dollar sign.
It's been a while since Stu first felt hate. It's been a while.
I thought we had an understanding, people. The dollar sign is not a number. What would your ultimate comic storyline be? Oh, sorry, what would be your ultimate comic storyline? I misread that completely. He didn't even say what comics. I can make it into any comic I want.
Okay, go for it.
Disney princesses. The world is attacked by Hordak, and they have to fight back with magic and guns.
Yes!
But ultimately defeated.
And subjugated into Hordak's
And
arena.
Hordak makes them his brides. And it's actually called Disney Princesses, Hordak is a Pimp.
Pimpin' easy, pimpin' easy.
I could read that.
And the only one who is free is Tinkerbell. But she can't be asked saving them because they're all a bunch of bitches.
No, she can't be asked saving them because she's a vindictive bitch.
Yeah. Plus they're a bunch of bitches.
Can the princess from Drawn Together be in there as well?
No.
Why not?
Because of that thing in lower regions. The name she calls it eludes me at this point. Oh, it's an octopus war.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why she's not allowed. She can't. She doesn't play well with others.
Okay. What about sister?
No, she would be with Overrun on the special bus, going to the shop.
Right, Karen. So yes,
with Daddy
Rob,
Fucking Sweet.
What would be your ultimate comic? It's comic, isn't it? It's not just ultimate
It's comic storyline.
Right. It's just ultimate storyline.
I'll make my own storyline for my own comic.
It would
and
be,
you can too.
It would be
ninjas.
Yes, Eyes.
Ninjas take Manhattan.
Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow.
Oh yeah, I blew up the ninjas
on their way to find the greatest.
To Kirksakana and Ninja.
The greatest power in the universe. So they have to go and defeat Master Asia.
Impossible. He's the undefeated in the East.
Precisely, but if they manage to beat him, then they'll get the ultimate power.
Nah, they won't.
No,
because let's face it, Domo Cashew's not going to get it.
You got it completely wrong there. It's not actually Master Asia though. It's Fiendish Doctor Wu.
Fiendish Doctor Wu.
Kung Fu treachery.
Through that shit before I came in the room.
Actually, I'd like to have a comic chronicling the rise of Rodimus Prime and detailing how and why his trailer is full of fail.
Ah, the failure trailer. May I draw your attention to ongoing? We are seeing the rise of Rodimus Prime, and he is yet to have a trailer.
No, I'm wanting a good telling of the story.
Hey, to be honest with you, the ones with the Rodimus Prime were really good. Seriously, they were.
You'll have to loan me them so I can read them.
I shall. Myself, I would have All Hail Megatron, but it would only be half an issue, and it would be on fire. Without All Hail Megatron, there wouldn't be the shit issue of the ongoing. I would like to read a Batman story that isn't ridiculous. Which,
how do you mean?
I haven't read a good Batman story in years. Seriously. Current Batman just doesn't interest me. I actually realised this not long back. I dropped all my Batman books. I don't read a current Batman book at the moment.
Oh, you mean like the whole Batman Inc. kind of stuff?
Batman Inc., Batman R.I.P. All of it. It's going back to about 2005. I just cannot read a Batman book.
You tempted to give it another go with the reboot?
I might do. But I mean, I've just finished reading Contagion again. Hot damn, that's good. So I've got Legacy to read next.
I only ever read one issue of that because it was in the Azrael series.
Yes. Yeah, there's another one actually. I want to see Jean-Paul Vallée back.
Yeah, Jean-Paul, not some fucking random dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he don't quite understand what they're doing with the new Azrael. I like Jean-Paul Vallée.
Stupid.
Granted, he's so very, very 90s. But that's fine. Because I like the 90s. I like 90s comics.
I'm glad they could update him for them now. He has another question.
Okay.
Which is with a pound symbol.
I like this guy already.
Does he have a third question with the yen symbol?
No.
Oh.
If you had to create a subline that had its own fiction, would only last 1 or 2 waves, what would you use, do, and make? I already have. It's called Power Core Combiners.
Well,
Give me an undertow.
If you had the ability to turn Power Core Combiners into a new line, keeping the gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it this way. You've got Power Core Combiners.
Yeah.
You've got the ability to make, say, 12 more figures in 2 waves.
Oh, man!
And you get the ability to do some fiction to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Right, figure-wise, there'd definitely be a Dino Force.
Mm-hmm.
There might even be Build Team.
Okay.
From Steamhammer.
Yeah.
Not sure what otherwise figure-wise, I'd leave that to the design too.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd definitely do those two because I kind of like that idea.
Okay.
Possibly some form of trains.
That would be cool.
I think a train one would have been good.
Mm-hmm.
Fiction-wise, I might have done them almost akin to like them being like a next step in the combiner.
Mm-hmm.
Shrinking down the process and not using as much energy.
Yeah.
Sort of thing, and not having to deal with the split consciousness of like when it's fucked up like Menasor. And then the Autobots having to counteract with their own.
Yep.
And then maybe making it a little bit Scramble City, like where there's maybe a set of limbs which is horrendously more powerful than the rest.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody's out to get said set of limbs.
Yeah.
No, I think something along them lines might be kind of cool.
I've just had a thought. Would you make a Commander Gestalt out of
I
them?
don't like that idea.
You don't?
I don't mind the idea of smaller limbs combined with a big body, like the third party, like the normal G-Stall types. I don't like the idea of here's 5 commanders, wedge them together.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
No, not for me.
Okay. Just wondering. Rob?
I would take all the designs that were scrapped and thrown away, and like the proper designs where somebody just turned around to the designer and said, right, stop smoking the crack and just go draw some stuff. And I would turn that into a line of toys, and it would be stuff that was found at the very, very, very bottom of the planet of junk.
Okay. So
I
in
think-
other
I
words,
think
you
that
would
would be
sell
quite
shit, but you'd merchandise it as being shit.
Yes. It's genius because people just wouldn't expect it.
Here is a terrible figure. And
These-
that's what it says on the box. Transformers, here is a terrible figure.
Transformers more than meets your wallet.
Give us all you can.
And everyone's just going like, wow, this is great. This is great. It can't be bad. They're just saying it on the box to make you think it is. And then they get home, such disappointment, and kill themselves.
Mr. Adam.
I don't think I understand this capitalism thing, do I?
Mr. Adam, regale us with your tales of what you would
See,
do.
the first thing that came to my mind is the Hearts of Steel designs.
Mm.
Because I would love to see that being done properly.
That would suit
No
a
Optimus,
small line.
no Optimus, no Megatron, all brand new characters, just all done in that sort of Victoriana steampunky style.
I was about to say, that's all you want is you want steampunk.
Yeah, I want a Zeppelin.
I was going to say, what about Transformers?
Yes.
Do you want an Optimus Prime?
Thomas the Tank Engine. Other than that, I would like to see a line based on IDW's Dead Universe. Galvatron, Nova Prime, Cyclonus, Scourge, Jaxus. Yeah, all just based on the IDW design.
That'd be kind of cool.
Of course, there'd be a Hardhead as well, wouldn't there?
Yes.
Because he's Dead Universe.
And an Arse.
And an Arse.
I would actually like to have another line of the Wolverine
Titaniums.
stuff. Yeah, a decent one.
That's the problem with the idea of doing this sort of mini line. It's not going to get the push that the bigger ones would get. But yeah,
because let's face it, how much would you love War Within Grimlock?
a proper one, a well done one with today's technology.
Yes.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Or even a War Within Prime. He was a big bastard.
All done in masterpiece scale.
Oh.
And his trailer.
Yes.
Even the Megatron. I did quite like the Megatron design in that.
I remember the day. In fact, that answers a question from earlier on. I remember the day I bought Titanium Megatron.
Yeah.
I did one with the Megatron. I opened it up and just went, "What the fuck is this shit? Why does he have tiny stumpy little arms? What's with his massive fucking legs? Oh god, this... Oh, he just lies down. This is terrible.
Same thing I have with the Magnus.
Yeah.
In fact, out of the 3 titaniums I own, the only one I like is my Minosaur.
Mm-hmm.
Because I love that colour scheme, and I think it looks really good in him.
Yeah.
He's an evil Rodimus Prime.
Oh, he's gonna kill you. Kill you dead.
And lastly, he says, love the show, guys. Keeps my long days at work safe, sane and secret. Or something. A lot of S's in there.
Yay, alliteration. I like alliteration.
Hooray!
Did he use the word sane in a
Yes.
sentence talking about listening to us?
And the 2 little letters that need to go in front of it were nowhere near that sentence.
Sane. Sane. If sane, return here. Well, does anybody want to add anything else before we close this down? Because this has been a short show today. But
I'm tired.
yeah, everyone's knackered. I'm afraid we've had not think everyone's had a good day today.
Yeah.
So time to back away and close this down for the night. Remember, next week is the anniversary show. We will have more energy. We will be together, and we shall be having ourselves a good old-fashioned time.
Should we bully school kids into buying us beer?
Yes, let's have a shindig. I want a shindig.
Because that's how it works now. It's instead of kids trying to get us to buy them beer, we bully kids into buying us beer.
Yeah.
They probably get served faster.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, we go up to the kids who are going, excuse me, mister, will you buy us beer? We take their money and buy beer for ourselves.
Or just punch him in the face.
With the cans as you walk out the shop.
And then fling the change at them.
Thanks, fucker. Well, that's us done then. We are closing this down for tonight. Thank
Actually,
you.
I need to mention one more thing. I forgot something in something we got this week.
Mm.
I got a new wristband.
Hey, Gears of War.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a Gears of War one. It's got the Gears of War print on there, and then it's got a rubbery cog symbol. First new wristband in several years.
Yeah.
Because the other one had a hole in it. Grey one's still holding out though.
Mm-hmm.
I might get a new one soon anyway.
Because you're not symmetrical now, it's different colours.
It's always been different colours.
I know, it drives me fucking mental.
But nobody noticed when I switched them round as well, because it used to be the other way around. Now it's green and black. For a reason.
Nice.
Right, well, with that, we're closing it down for the night. We shall see you next week for the anniversary show. You see, now you're trying to annoy me with it. It's not working.
Man, you know what's even worse? They're not even the same size. Look at that.
God damn your eyes!
One's bigger than the other. Adam. What's going on with that?
Night, everybody! Night!
Well, yeah. You've listened to the Old Oil House. Come visit the forums at www.oldoilhouse.co.uk and, yeah. Go over to Facebook. Find us on Facebook. Yeah. And, you can send emails and things to oldoilhouse@gmail.com. Yeah. Will that do? Will that do, Brown? Did I win? Damn. And of course you can find us on Twitter at the Old Oil House. Yeah. Did I win this time?